Welcome to another edition of Sketchy Lender Stories. Okay, so this actually happened a little bit over a year ago. I like to kind of space the stuff, give it some time so I'm not so emotional about it. So let me tell you what happened. So we had a client, she was lovely, wonderful, great. She also applied with a local lender, and this isn't slamming local lenders. This guy just was a local lender, okay? And after comparing our rates and our fees and our service, she went with us. Okay, no big deal, right? And she's like, well, how do I handle the other lender? And I said, well, just text him and let him know that you went with another lender. It happens to all of us. Sometimes people will be like, hey, Jen, I went with another lender. And I'll be like, cool, I'm happy to look at a loan estimate if you want, but we support you with whatever you do. Okay, that is a normal reaction. Okay, a lender may go, hey, how can I win your business back? Okay, that's normal, that's fair. Yeah. This guy, not so much. Do you know how hard I worked on your file? Why are you going with that out-of-towner? I'm local. You need to support your local economy. And she's like, and it was like really aggressive. And it went on and on and on. It was like hate, guilt, and threats. Yeah, you know I know where you live. Whoa! Okay, that is crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy. And I told her, I'm like, wow, that's like, she was reading it to me because I got this call from her and this doesn't happen often. And she's like, Jen, I'm really scared. I don't know what to do. That was a voicemail. And I was like, oh my God, like what's going on? Like, this sounds scary. Do I need to get the police involved? And she was reading me those texts. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy is crazy, totally crazy. And that's where it's hard for people is because, lenders are kind of put in the same position as like, a banker. Like they're supposed to be respectable. They're supposed to be professional. They're supposed to have your best interest at heart. They're not supposed to be whack jobs who are texting you crazy things. However, just like any industry, we all have our fair share of bullies, right? And this is what this guy was. He was a bully. Okay, and I'm here to tell you guys, don't work with bullies. Like, it feels like common sense, but what happens a lot is that they manipulate you into feeling like you have to work with them, even if it's against your best interest, because they're playing on the fact that you are a good person. I had one guy once where the lender he dumped him, and the lender was like, I really need to do this deal. I got to pay my mortgage. If I don't do your loan, I can't pay my mortgage. Whoa, not your problem, okay? And look, maybe that guy really did need to do that guy's loan to pay the mortgage, but it's not that guy's responsibility to go with a higher rate so this guy can pay his mortgage. It's not your responsibility, to feed the lender in that way. Now, did this guy actually need that deal? I don't know. I don't know. But even if he did, it's not your responsibility, and it's incredibly unprofessional to put it on you guys. And that's what this video is about. It's really about, look, bullying takes different forms. It can be aggressive, right? Like you have the guy who's basically saying, I know where you live. It can be guilt. Don't you want to support your local economy? And just so you guys know, I shop in all 50 states. I buy a lot of stuff. I am supporting every economy. I go on Gold Belly. I buy all the food from all the delicious places. I am supporting everything, okay? I just wanted to do a Gold Belly plug. They're so good. Oh my God. If you guys have suggestions of where I should be buying food out of state, please chime in. But look, it's bullying and it's not okay. And like, if you start feeling guilty about this situation, that's a red flag to you guys to know you're in a bad relationship with a lender and you need to get out. If you feel like the lender's talking down to you, that's another one that drives me nuts, because a lot of times people will be like, yeah, well, I talked to this lender a year ago and I just got scared because this is what he said. And everything they tell me the person said, it's just dismissive, diminutive, degrading. It's not the way it's supposed to be. Okay, let me help you guys with this. We are not better than you. Okay, so if a lender's acting like they are better than you, they are not. We work for you. That is actually our job. Our job is to work for you. Now, does that mean that you get to abuse and bully us? No, it does not. So please don't. Don't take me saying I work for you as you can do what you want. No, but it means that we are here to help you. It does not mean we are here to degrade you. And that's something that I hear a lot about is I'll hear like, oh, well, the lender laughed when I said I had this, and it's like, whoa, that is really, really unprofessional. Now, in the case of this lady who was getting these threatening text messages, I'm like, you need to tell him to stop texting you and that he does not have permission to continue to communicate with you. There's a lot of laws around texting in businesses, and basically if you tell a business or someone from a business to stop texting you, legally they need to stop, okay? So he kept going and going and going to the point where we said, look, I think you should just block him. You know, just block them. You can do that on your cell phone. If someone's laying guilt trips or just getting weird, like it's weird if someone's telling you they can't pay their mortgage unless they do your loan. That's weird. It's not appropriate. It's not professional. Just block them. And you may be like, oh, Jen, that's so cold. Guys, at some point you have to realize when someone's trying to manipulate you. And in situations like that, that is manipulation. You know what we do with manipulators? We cut them off. I specified there. We cut them off. Bye. I don't need to explain why I'm cutting you off. I don't need to tell you why your conduct's inappropriate. That's a waste of my time, right? That's a waste of your time. Having to explain to this psychopath how what they're doing is wrong, that's not good. That's not good. It's not going to accomplish anything. It's not like you're going to type something and they're going to be like, oh, I guess you're right. I am a bully. It never does. So just block them. So easy, so simple, so simple. So big fan of blocking, you know, if you guys have a situation like that. But the key of this video is that your lender shouldn't be abusing you. Your lender shouldn't be guilt tripping you. If you dump a lender, they shouldn't be stalking you. You know, if this had gotten to the point where like if he had started driving by the house or anything else, she had all the text messages screenshotted, so she could have gone to the police. And also in certain circumstances, if someone's really doing stuff that's shady, you should report them to NMLS Consumer Access. And I can get a link for that guy if you guys want it. But basically, as lenders, we're supposed to be people you can trust. Unfortunately, as with any business, not everyone should be in the business they are. Right? There's a lot of people, and I think we're going to see a lot of this year, which is why I thought it was a good time to do this video. I think we're going to see lenders getting more aggressive with keeping your business, getting more aggressive in general, and that's because they're hanging on. Okay, they're barely making it. So they're in, and that's not all lenders. There's a lot of great lenders with more business than they know what to do with, but there's also some that are barely holding on. And it's important for you guys to know, this is your path home. This is your journey. This is your moment, right? You don't need drama. Bye. No drama. Okay? So as always, I am licensed in 48 states. I will not bully you. I will not stalk text you, and I am surely not going to drive by your house. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Get on the calendar, talk about your feelings. Let's get qualified. If you dealt with a lender bullying you, share it in the comments. We've got to stop this. This is crazy stuff. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.